Cliff, what was it about Johnny that ultimately put him on top of it?
You know, he just came back to camp and was making really quick decisions, protected the football really well, and just made plays continually. Every time we put him in, he was moving the ball and scoring points, and ultimately that's what you want.
Coach Sumlin said during the summer, a quarterback is one of those positions where they can get better. It's not like an offensive lineman just pretending to block someone. So is that what you saw from the spring to now, of how much he was able to do over the summer?
I think so. I think he took, you know, the film study seriously, and you go out there, you do 7-on-7, you do your team reps, you know, voluntary of course, and you can tell he made some gains through that, and so he came back and he's made great progress.
How much did what he has shown in live work just displayed what you guys wanted to see from him?
Yeah, he was making some plays in the spring, but he was pretty reckless with the ball, and he came back and was really just continuing making the routine play, and all of a sudden he'd make a special play with his feet. So we just wanted to kind of reel him back in from the spring, and he showed up and he was ready to do that. So he's been really good so far.
Is his grasp of the offense and decision-making, speed of decision-making better than it was in the spring?
No question. He's making quicker decisions, and we still have a long way to go. I mean, he's a freshman. He's only been in the spring and, you know, 10 practices or whatever. But there's a lot of potential there.
How much of a leash is Johnny going to have going on?
I mean, he's the starter. He's going to play. I mean, we're not a rotating quarterback system type deal, so he's going to play. And you know, he's got a lot of talent around him, so we just got to make sure he doesn't think he has to do everything and win it by himself.
For a freshman quarterback with that much talent around him, how hard is it for him, and what is the biggest concern maybe about him being a freshman at that position?
With Johnny, it's probably he thinks he's the best player out there every time he steps out, so he wants the ball in his hands and wants to do everything with it. And we have a great cast around him. He's got to get it to those guys and let them make plays. And I think, like I said, just reeling him back in from the spring, he showed back up and was making the routine play, and that's what we want from him.
You said you want to go 8 deep at receiver. Have you started to find some guys that could fit the bill there?
Yeah, I think so. You know, having those young guys come in has really helped. You know, Thomas Johnson, Pope, and Savian have really stepped up big and made the competition a lot better. So we haven't got to our 8 yet, but we're dwindling down.
Seeing a little something out of Darrell Walker?
Yeah, Darrell's made some plays. In this spring, you know, he got injured late and kind of fell off there, but came back strong and healthy, and he's doing well.
How have the other QBs responded in terms of just their play on the field and still trying to compete?
They're doing well. They both had great practices tonight, and they didn't blink an eye. They both know they can be a starter at any point and have played well enough to move the ball and score points for us, and we feel confident in that. So I don't think that they've dropped their head at all. They're competing like they were, and we feel confident in all of them.
Someone's talked about using running backs out of the backfield, and that's one of the emphasis on this offense, but that's something we haven't seen from Kristen Michael before. How has he done so far this fall, trying to pick that kind of stuff up?
He's done well. You know, he's versatile. You just want to get him the ball any way you can, and he looks healthy. Had some great runs the other night, and we're going to use him as many ways as we can.
You got a chance to finally look at Hicks after not being able to this summer or in the spring. Is he showing anything that makes you feel good about his prospects?
Yeah, he's going to have a big role in this offense. If we can keep him healthy, he does a lot of things that will be tough on defenses, so we're excited about his role.
Thanks, Cliff.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.